Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ellie and you're watching Ellie with a Plan. If you're new here, welcome. Please like the video if you like the content I put out. I put out budgeting videos based off of my personal finances. And if you're not new, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here again. I am another day without my mic, so you might hear a lot of different noises like my dog breathing and maybe like some cars going by, so I'm really sorry about that, but hopefully you can still hear me clearly. Today we're going to do my March budget check-in. I am a cashless budgeter and I budget twice monthly, so every time that I get paid from my main job is when I budget. So I get paid every 2 weeks, so it would be on the 15th, but I don't have time to film and I don't want to wait until the 15th to check in and not close, but you know, tally up my numbers and expenses up till this point. So let's get into it. The first thing that I do, if I haven't tracked my expenses throughout the week, then I would go ahead and I would fill in the blanks, log into my bank account and track my expenses. That was one of my favorite parts to do during my budgeting process. So you just go in and you write down everything you've spent so far. If you watched my last video, then you saw how I set up this March budget video. I'll put a title card up here so you can click on it if you want to see that video. But I went ahead and I redid it because there's some new things that I had to add. It's the exact same information, it just looks better and there's a space for new things. So if you haven't seen in the title of this video, I got a bonus at work. It was completely unexpected. It is a $10,000 bonus, but you know, taxes, you don't get to see the full 10K. And then I have another awesome surprise from work. It's from my other job. By the way, if you don't know, I have 2 jobs, but I only live off the income of one, which is my career as an accountant. But on my other job, I also got another raise. I've been waiting for that raise for a very long time. I wasn't expecting it, and then when I looked at my pay stub, I was shocked at the amount. It was higher than it usually is. And I noticed I got a raise. So a very good week financially. I'm very grateful that I am able to work. Now, as much as I would like to say I'm gonna do something interesting with the $10,000, at first I was gonna go and ahead and put it towards my down payment on a house, but after much debate, I'm gonna treat that $10,000 as if I never got it. I'm not gonna use it, I'm just going to invest the money. So that's what I've decided to do. I'm very lucky that I don't have debt or anything to pay off, so I'm just gonna put all of that money towards investments. Another part of the check-in, after you've tracked, I'm gonna go ahead and write down the actuals on these columns. Okay, and let me get a pen here. As always, everything that I use will be linked down below, and if you have any questions, you can always put it in the comments. I really like answering. Oh, and by the way, guys, thank you so much for the happy birthday comments on my last video. My birthday will be coming up in a few weeks, so I really appreciate you guys wishing me a happy birthday. It means a lot, so thank you. And I did see some comments in there about some other March birthdays. Happy birthday, guys. Now, the next part to this is you need to go ahead and add up all of your groceries. I did go over. All right, I was only supposed to send $325, but I spent $419.89. Let's see how much I have left over. Oh crap, you guys, you know what I forgot? I forgot to include my Adobe bill. So I signed up for the Adobe subscription to Adobe Premiere Pro to edit videos since I don't have enough software on my Windows PC. So I forgot to add that. I think that's like, I noted it somewhere. Okay, it's $22.72 and they already charged me for it on the 10th, I believe. So I'm gonna have to change, I'm gonna have to add $22.72 to that. $959.53. Oh, I hate it when I don't do a clean whiteout. All right, so now let's see how much I have. Minus 419.89. So I only have 539.64 to put into savings, sinking funds. I need to figure out which ones I need to save for. Definitely I go by like the importance of each category. So we're gonna do car insurance, which is 67. Definitely need renter's insurance. Definitely car maintenance. I'm gonna add Christmas since I've slacked on it last month. I'm gonna need clothes. I need to buy some spring clothes, so we'll keep building that. So let's see how much that is so far. By the way, I write down all of my sinking fund categories that I wanna save for the entire month. And then these are the bi-weekly numbers that I need to save to meet my numbers. And then I pick and choose which one I wanna save for this pay period. But I make sure by the end of the month that I save enough, the allotted amount that I have planned. Okay, so I have $211 left. Let's go ahead and do gifts because I have some birthdays I want to buy for coming up. And then let's do Black Friday. So that's 100. I have 111 left. You know what? We could do all of these. Let's do 60 and 30. Okay, I did that wrong. I can't do everything. I have $31 left. You know what? Let's put that towards vacation. We'll do $31 towards vacation. Okay, so then I go through and I highlight everything that I need to make an electronic transfer to. So I've already highlighted emergency fund and I've actually already made those transfers. So I transferred, I have a bank account just for my emergency fund, and then I have a bank account or a brokerage account for my investments. I already made those transfers. Then I also need to transfer these into my sinking funds. Okay. So then I'm gonna go through and figure out which ones, some of these I don't need to save, and like I don't need to break it up in two different payments or savings periods. Like $67 is for the entire month. $34 is for the entire month. But I did break up Christmas because I saved $250 a month for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a star next to the ones that still needs to be saved for again next month or next pay period. And we'll do TBM. I need to do vacation again. And honestly, guys, I've been thinking about making household as sinking funds because I noticed that my top two categories I spend a lot on are groceries and household. Okay, so I don't know if I want to make that into a sinking fund. I think I'm gonna put a little X next to it just in case for next week I want to do that. But let's go ahead and transfer these amounts over into next week. guys, this completes my budget check-in for mid-March. Once I figure out what I've already spent, I already spent way too much already. So I need to figure out if I only give myself $400 for groceries and I've already spent that much, I only have that much money. I'm not gonna last the next 2 weeks on that. So I'm gonna have to increase my groceries budget by $100, which is fine. This was a special month to treat my family, so I don't mind. All right guys, I finished with the budget. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My next video will be setting up the last half of March, and we'll reset up this whole thing again, and we'll go ahead and figure out like what I need to do to make sure that I don't overspend in my groceries and household budget. But you'll see that in the next video. Thank you guys for joining me today. Have a great weekend. I hope I'm gonna put this out before the weekend is over. So I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.